You are listening to Disciples of Deceit, the Allbright, Part 2. This drama contains mature content, which may not be suitable for all listeners. Audience discretion is advised. For more information, see the description for this episode.
Tendrils whip through the water. One wraps around Efina, pinning her short sword to her side. Another whips toward her, carrying Devenrik, his own blade in hand.
Woo! Yeah!
The now adult Nova swings the combatants around, like a child playing with dolls.
Really? Again? Works every time. You ever gonna figure out how to avoid this one?
Oh, shut up!
Ah, that's no way to beat me on our placement eval now, is it?
Efina summons Arcana.
Moriavan!
With a flash, she disappears, then reappears on Renvari's back. Having reached adulthood, his body is long, lithe, and strong. The pair slams down into Devenrik and Nova. Tentacles reach for Renvari, but he barrel rolls, breaking the grip. Efina dives off to land behind Devenrik. She strikes at his back, but Nova releases him and he slips away.
Ooh, close one.
Renvari? Below!
Efina looks up to see Renvari frantically batting away tendrils with his claws. Acid bubbles at the edge of his mouth.
Guess not. That's right. Follow Renvari.
Renvari's blast of acid singes Nova. Efina dives after Devenrik. He turns to swipe at her, but she ducks out of the way.
What?
Acid curls around her fingers, and she hurls a blast at him.
Omat Hyalta!
His hand flies up. A magical barrier deflects the blow. She retreats upward, and Devenrik gives chase. Above, Renvari continues to struggle. Efina streaks towards him, an arcane shield at the ready.
Nova, grab her.
Nova reaches for Efina, and she releases her shield early. She kicks out when a hand grabs her ankle. Devenrik's gauntlet sparks.
Gotcha.
Electricity surges through Efina, stunning her. Devenrik pulls her down. She looks up, watching Renvari struggle above, till the stun fades. She quickly pulls out a syringe of biomantic arcana. With incredible speed, she applies it to her arm. Her veins shift, laced with blue-black energy. Her muscles swell. She kicks, breaking from Devenrik's grasp. Another blow and his mask dents. She kicks off his chest and then turns to face him.
Hold!
Exvagog slides in front, and on their back is the looming oculite Preon Ensio. Nova releases Renvari, who swims towards Efina, but the Leviathan blocks his path.
Efina Citane, come with me.
Shit.
Gallus, see to it that the beasts are fed,
Yes, sir.
after which you are dismissed.
Understood.
Oculite Ensio leads her down the hallway. Her blackened veins scream her treachery for any and all to see. Eventually, they reach a door. The Oculite gestures for her to sit. She does. He walks to the other side of the table.
Efina Citane, could you tell me why we're here and not in the training grounds for your placement evaluation.
Because I used biomancy to my advantage.
Yes, that is part of it.
Because I cheated during my placement evaluation.
There's more to it than that.
Because I don't know.
Because you let your ego get in the way of your duty here.
Oh, I'm sorry?
As an eye of the beast, you are expected to trust your companion first and foremost.
I did.
No, you did not. Had you trusted your companion, you would not have needed biomantic enhancements to best Devenrik. You and Renvari can fight well on your own, but you need to learn to communicate with him in combat.
I am.
Yes, you call to him, you give him directions. But you do not listen to him! Communication goes both ways, Tane. Learn to listen, first and foremost.
Yes, sir. I see.
I expect you to work on that, should you stay in the program. Now, where did you get this enhancement? Rein or Fritz?
I
doubt it was Rein. She wouldn't give you such an easy way out. No, I think it must have been Fritz. Am I correct?
Well...
Efina, you can give me a name, or you will go down for this. Those are your options. Was it Rein?
No.
Then it must have been Fritz.
Yes.
Very well, then. Disciplinary action will be taken shortly. Satane, you are dismissed.
Efina rises, her face motionless. And then she leaves the room. The blue-white bioluminescence shines down on the arcane equipment of the laboratory. Marina stands, her arms folded as she watches Rein and Fritz, in tank tops, holding vials of vibrant green tinctures. Rein's has a muddy red stream that flows through it, while Fritz's has a silvery white strand. They place them into syringes and then sanitize their arms.
Shouldn't you mix it fully together? That is a key principle of biomancy. It avoids unpredictability.
Trust us. You ready, Fritz?
Yes, just as we practiced.
Exactly.
They release the fluid into their bloodstreams.
Remember, focus on the shoulders.
Right, the shoulders. Rein's skin ripples behind her right shoulder. Something begins to emerge. A long, green, slimy tendril extends out. A smile creeps across Rein's face as she turns to Fritz. Her eyes find theirs, darting anxiously around as they hold their side.
Oh no, come on, Fritz. Just focus. The shoulder.
I'm trying, it's not... Rein, it's not... I can't... A bright white layered tendril shoots from Fritz's side. It hangs, feathered and elegant, a work of beauty.
Do you need assistance?
No, I'm fine, I think. Rein's tendril reaches for a book. Slowly, it lifts it off the table.
do you have control? Can you move it at all?
I'm trying. Let's see. Come on. Fritz's eyes close in concentration. Come on. But the tendril hangs still. No, I can't.
Well done to both of you. Rein, exceptional work as always. Fritz, this is solid work, but you need to focus your energy. Your intelligence is remarkable, but you lack the willpower to control your mind or your arcana.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I can't. Sorry, I guess.
You still did great work. This is quite impressive. What are you calling this biomantic enhancement?
Fritz? Would you like to?
Oh, sure. We're calling it prehensile appendage because, well, that's what it is.
Prehensile appendage. Good. We will pass this on to the bioarcanists.
Rein smirks. She nudges Fritz and they smile. Suddenly, the appendages twitch and shrink back into the skin, leaving only a faint blemish. The two cadets place back on their uniforms.
Oculite Vestol. I must pull Frederick Isles away. For a moment.
Why do you need Fritz?
They have violated regulations.
What do you mean? What regulations?
I would prefer we discuss this in private.
Oh, very well. Rein, you are dismissed.
I see. Understood.
No, she can stay.
That's not how this works.
If I did something wrong, she should hear it. She'll find out anyway.
Very well. Frederick Isles, you have distributed biomantic enhancements to other cadets to use for their own gain in their evaluations, specifically in combat evaluations. As a result of your actions, you will be terminated. You'll be leaving tomorrow.
Under whose authority are you making this decision? Last I checked, these cadets are under my supervision.
Under the jurisdiction of our superiors.
You went to the Admiral's call. Without consulting me.
It was of utmost importance. It would be best if we present a united front.
You threw that away the moment you hurled my cadet into the fire.
Regardless, the Admiral's call has made their decision.
Who was it?
I cannot disclose that information. Frederick Isles, you know what you have done. Now, accept the consequences. That is all.
Fritz, I am so sorry. You do not deserve this.
It's fine.
I will do what I can. But for the time being, you should prepare your belongings.
What about Volka?
They'll stay here. Until
what?
Until we can try to bond another recruit to them. But that is rarely effective.
And then what?
They stay here. Or go to the front.
So, a death sentence.
Fritz, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I understand.
What about the cadet who used the enhancement? Aren't they getting terminated as well?
I would assume so, but I'm not sure.
That's fucking bullshit!
Yes, it is. I'll go see what I can do. You two are dismissed.
Marina strides out of the room as Rein and Fritz stumble along behind.
I can't believe him!
It's fine, Rein.
One of my vials was missing this morning. Hunter's musculature. I figured I'd left it with some of my equipment or misplaced it in the lab.
Oh.
Why the fuck would Devin pull this shit?
I don't know. They turn a corner and see Devenrik walking towards them, face bandaged with a black eye. Rein breaks forward.
You fucking piece of shit!
She grabs him by his lapel, slamming him into the side of the wall.
Rein, what the fuck?
I swear, if you ever go through my shit again, I'll slit your fucking throat.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
This isn't a fucking joke! Your little stunt is getting Fritz sent off tomorrow.
Rein, it's fine. You don't have to.
I didn't do jack shit. It's not my fault Fritz can't hold their own. You're the only reason they're still here. Probably better for them anyway. It's not like they can fight.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Dark, shadowy arcana coalesces in her hand. Rein, stop! It's not worth it!
Fine.
The energy fizzles out.
Fucking assholes, both of you. What the fuck was that about?
The enhancements. Did you blame them on me?
I didn't have any enhancements.
You lying piece of shit. You used them in your eval.
I didn't use them. Efina did.
You're just gonna lie through your teeth?
I'm not lying.
Fuck you.
Rein walks down the hallway. Did you mean that? That I can't hold my own? That Rein's carrying me along?
I'm sorry, Fritz, but you had to see this coming. I mean, we all did. Some people are cut out for this shit, and some people aren't. Don't take it personally. It is what it is.
Devenrik walks away. Fritz stares blankly ahead.
Come on, Fritz. Let's go.
No, I need to find Volka.
Where do you think I'm going?
Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna have to sneak out of here?
Come on. We don't have time.
Rein grabs Fritz's hand, pulling them after her. The moonlight does little to penetrate through the darkened depths of the ocean. A calm has fallen upon the waters that surround the slumbering fortress of the Hive. Within, the coral hallways still glow with faint bioluminescence, and a figure skulks down one of them.
All clear.
Another figure follows. We're almost there. Rein, I'm...
Shh.
She pulls Fritz into a coral alcove as a soldier walks down the hallway. They wait.
Okay.
And the individual passes.
Let's move.
They scamper down the hallway before veering off into the Bay of the Beasts. The large pool sits dark and dormant, lit only by the light of the glowing fish that swim below.
You find Volka. I'll open the bay doors.
Rein, wait!
What is it?
I don't know where I'm gonna go!
You're smart. You'll figure out a way to survive. You're a skilled arcanist. That's pretty damn useful. So put it to use.
But what if I can't?
Fritz, you need to trust yourself. Trust yourself like you trust Volka. And like they trust you.
Okay. Okay. I'll try. Fritz hesitantly steps up to the water. They dive in. Legs kick out as they plunge into the maze of coral. They pass by a red wall of brain coral, and as they crest the edge of it, Volka, they see the bobbing and illuminated Volka. Come here, hey. Volka brushes under Fritz, bouncing them on their soft bell hood affectionately. Hey, listen. We've gotta go. We can't stay here. Neon colors begin to flash within Volka's membrane, and the tendrils twitch sporadically. It's gonna be okay. I'll be there with you along the way. We're doing this together. Okay? The colors subside. One of the tendrils reaches up, wrapping carefully around Fritz's arm. Come on, Volks. Up above, Rein stands in front of a wall of dense coral. In the center is an anemone. Its tendrils pulse gently. She readies her hand to reach in.
It's not that simple.
Oculi Vestol. I was just hoping to check up on Freyheim. Got a little distracted is all.
You don't need to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
The Admiral's call did not budge. Fritz is to be terminated tomorrow.
I see.
Step aside.
Marina, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen.
Hey, trust me.
Rein hesitates, then steps aside. Marina walks up to the anemone. Blue arcana whirls around her fingertips. The anemone opens its tendrils, exposing a faint blue rune. Marina quickly traces glyphs onto the sigil.
Lata.
The rune glows bright.
It's good to open the doors every now and then. Brings in new prey for the beasts. It'd be a shame if any of them escaped, but that's never been a concern. They stay with their companions.
Yeah. Right. Makes sense.
A voice reaches into Rein's mind from below.
We're out. Goodbye, Rein. I'll miss you. I'm grateful to have known you. Thanks for everything. I hope I see you again.
Good. The beasts stay with their companions. That's reassuring.
It is.
Marina traces the sigil again.
Skull.
And the rune glows brightly before fading. She withdraws her hand, and the anemone closes.
It's late. You need to sleep.
Is Devenrik getting terminated as well?
No. Why would he?
For using my enhancements.
It wasn't Devenrik.
Wait. What?
You need to rest. Let's go.
Marina places her hand on Rein's shoulder, guiding her out of the bay. Rein storms into the cadet quarters.
Efina, you need to wake up.
Huh? What's going on?
Wake the fuck up.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Ugh, what do you mean?
Fritz!
Oh.
Yeah. Care to tell me what the fuck is up with that?
Preon told me it was them or you.
And what about you?
I'm not giving this up.
But you can choose for Fritz to give it up.
I was protecting you.
No, you were protecting yourself.
I didn't know they were going to be terminated.
It doesn't fucking matter!
What would you have wanted me to do?
Be honest? Take responsibility? You went through my shit, took my equipment, which you didn't ask for, and when you inevitably got caught, you had the audacity to blame it on Fritz. Do you not see how that's fucked up?
I do, okay? And I'm sorry, but I didn't have any other choice.
I don't care if you're sorry. You fucked up their life. No amount of being sorry is going to change that.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I don't know! I don't know.
Rein turns, walking away.
Rein, wait. I'm sorry. Come back here.
No. I'm done.
Please, Rein, don't.
We're done, Efina.
Rein! Wait! Come back here! Rein!
Efina sits on her bed. She curls into a ball. And then sees a silhouette in the doorway.
Rein, I'm sorry.
No. Everything okay?
Get out.
I heard you too. You need to talk at all?
No, I'm fine. You can go.
I'm just trying to help.
Just leave.
Look, whatever happened, don't take it out on me. I didn't do anything wrong.
When do you not do anything wrong? You're always right. Somehow, you're always better than everyone else. It's always ever been about you. Have you ever thought about caring about anyone? Oh, I don't know. Maybe once? No. Because you don't care about anyone except yourself.
Fuck you.
Devenrik instinctively reaches back for a blade.
Save it for tomorrow.
Gladly.
Devenrik turns.
You're not taking this away from me.
Efina stares ahead blankly. She slowly lowers her head, cradling herself. She sits there, shaking, until sleep eventually takes hold. Rein streaks through the water, one hand holding onto Freheim, the other gripping her blade. The two dive as the massive walrus Zavanov follows behind. A woman in violet, shimmering armor sits astride him. Rein turns to face them.
No.
Freheim twists, grabs Rein, then hurls her at the oncoming walrus. Rein slams into the warrior, knocking her off her mount. Freheim turns to face Zavanov. As the two near collision, Freheim's tendrils whip out, wrapping around the walrus, pulling her onto his back. She constricts, binding him. The two women careen wildly through the depths. The violet-armored woman wraps her short sword around Rein's arm, pinning her down.
Good hit.
That ain't all.
Arcana twiddles in Rein's fingers as she prepares to extricate herself. But before the spell can take hold,
Try.
Marina counters, and it fizzles out.
Fuck.
Marina holds tight. Rein twists her arm, and her blade catches, locking the two together. Rein releases her blade, slides her hand down to Marina's wrist, and releases a spark of arcane electricity. The Oculite's muscles tense, and she releases the blade. Rein whirls around, grabbing the disarmed blade to float behind Marina. The two blades resting below her throat, mirroring Freyheim and Zavanov above.
Well done. Zavanov, at ease.
The walrus calms. Freyheim releases Zavanov, and Rein does the same to Marina.
Up.
Together, they float to the surface.
Exceptional work, Eidolon.
Rein stares at Preon, stoic and unmoving.
Oculite Vestol will determine your placement as an Eye of the Beast. Congratulations on the completion of your training. Now, we move on to Devenrik Gallis and Efina Citean.
Efina's eyes shift from Rein to the task ahead. Two beasts crest the surface. Water laps over green and brown scales. Yellowed eyes stare up at Efina. She relaxes, and a smile sneaks out.
You will engage in simulated combat. Your performance will be a gauge of your overall skill and mastery. It will also determine your placement as an Eye of the Beast. Prepare yourselves.
They step forward. Devenrik dives in. Dark tendrils wrap around him as Nova finds him. They disappear into darkness. Efina follows. She glides behind Renvari's shoulders, tucking herself between the scales.
They're going to hide and sneak up on us, like they always do. We need to be ready. I have an idea.
Deep below, Devenrik's eyes peek out, watching for any movement.
Strike from behind.
Blue flashes across Nova's skin. The two wait until eventually, Renvari drifts out in front of them.
Nova. Now.
The octopus launches forward, pulling Devenrik behind her. Renvari drifts, unaware. Nova impacts. She acts quickly, wrapping the tendrils around his back. Efina emerges, her blade swiping across the underside of Nova's tendrils. She moves further and further in, all the way up to Nova's beak. Devenrik dives off Nova. His eyes fall on Efina below. He kicks forward, but a scaled claw bats him away. He reels. His hands flicker with Arcana, and there's a flash of blue. As he disappears, a thunderous boom knocks away Renvari's next strike. A crackle of energy, and Devenrik arrives under Efina. His first swipe impacts her leg. She jumps up towards Nova, her feet straddling the octopus's open beak. Devenrik rushes. She kicks off, impacting him. The two streak off, trading blows back and forth.
Grab her!
Nova reaches for Efina, but Renvari intercepts, blocking with his tail. He swivels towards the two combatants, his jaws open wide. Devenrik kicks into Efina's chest, sending himself away from the incoming bite. Efina extends her hand.
Lundra!
Gravitational energy reaches out. Devenrik stops.
Fuck!
then begins to fall back towards Efina and the open jaws of Renvari. Efina grabs him and pulls him into the maw. The jaws snap shut. The two struggle in darkness. Efina kicks Devenrik, and he wheels to retaliate. But she's gone.
Where are you?
The water around him shifts. There's a strange heat. Bubbles begin to bite at his skin. He rushes to the edge of the teeth, prying at them to escape. But the jaws remain locked. Acid emerges from the throat. Renvari opens his mouth, spitting Devenrik back into the water. He careens wildly. Nova's tentacle reaches out, then pulls away from the acid-coated cadet. Devenrik wheels in the water, turning back to see Efina emerging from under Renvari's tongue, unscathed. The woman stands in her beast's mouth, hanging on to one of his teeth.
Nova, subdue Renvari. Leave Efina to me.
Devenrik and Nova retreat to the coral.
After you, Renvari. Remember, we stayed together, no matter what.
Renvari slowly serpentines forward, taunting them.
Nova! Hit him with a disruption.
A pulse of electromagnetic energy blasts out. Renvari and Efina's muscles lock. Tendrils fly out from the coral. Nova constricts Renvari. Efina wheels in the water, stunned. Devenrik slams into her. She's motionless as he grapples on, landing blow after blow. As she comes to, she feels the stinging sensation of every impact. Faster and faster she falls towards the ocean floor. Up above, she sees Renvari, struggling against Nova.
Renvari!
His eye swivels to her. With a massive heave, he follows, dragging Nova with him. They draw closer and closer to the ocean floor. Devenrik swings again. Efina twists to the side, grabs his arm, and reverses their roles. He reaches out for her, but with a blast, she sends him into the ground. Renvari rolls to his back, pinning Nova beneath him. Devenrik lays on the ground. With one hand, Efina picks him up. Acid curls off her extended finger.
What?
Enough! That is all.
Dark scales intercept. Exphagog arrives, Ensio on their back, signaling the end of the combat.
Return to the surface.
Efina turns and pushes off towards the surface. Devenrik kicks off the ground, Arcana sparking on his blade. He strikes it.
Kinteota!
A whirlpool crushes in on him.
Gallus, I said enough. Take your loss with grace. This will be noted.
As they rise, Efina presses her hand against Renvari.
Hey, you were amazing out there. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before. Thank you. Not just for this, but for being by my side.
He curls around her, burying her under his chin.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
As they breach the water, Efina looks out, searching for Rein, but her eyes fall upon the lone Oculite Marina Vestol. She steadies herself. Devenrik breaks the water. His hand slowly leaves Nova's side as he stares blankly ahead.
Congratulations. Your training is complete. You both should be very proud of yourselves. After we assess your skills, you will be placed in one of 3 positions. First, as a tactical advisor on the front lines. Second, as a hunter of specialized threats, including rogue eyes. Third, on a recovery mission to find the Scorching Visage.
What's the Scorching Visage?
An artifact of tremendous power. Those who wield it must have extraordinary will and control. It is a relic of the past, believed to be a remnant of the disciples of Additional information will be given upon assignment. Congratulations to both of you on completing your training. We welcome you as Eyes of the Beast. You are dismissed.
Devenrik quickly darts from the room as Efina slowly turns to leave. Having finished her training, she hardens herself as she prepares for her new life as an Eye of the Beast.
Thank you for listening to The Allbright, a Tabletop Rodents production. Written and produced by Lynn. Directed by Nina Giosa. Efina, voiced by Vida Villalobos. Rein, voiced by Maddi Albregts. Devenrik, voiced by Silas Vaughn. Fritz, voiced by Lynn. Marina, voiced by Candace McAfee. Preon, voiced by Joseph David Spence. Sound design by Anthony Call. Music composed by Toby Dias. Edited by Lynn. Script editing by Allison Snyder.